My brother, Chocolate Yoddah, thank you for coming up,
Hey,
sharing your
Doobie.
moments with me, my man.
What's up?
Always
What's
good to
up,
speak to
Doobie?
you, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I know you're laughing at the message that I sent you. That's why you're laughing right now, right? So I'm going to go ahead and answer the question, but I'm going to start off with someone else's answer before I give you mine. Back, I think around 1999, Chris Rock said something that I found very interesting. He said there's a difference between rich and wealthy. He said, now he was using Shaq, but I'll update the reference. Like LeBron James is rich. The guy who signs his check is wealthy.
What? Oh, yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now, what that means to me is that all of the people that you see that are professional athletes and entertainers, some people hold them in higher esteem. I think that's just because we enjoy what they do. But at the end of the day, whether you're an entertainer or an executive, high level executive, or you're an athlete or any kind of, position that in society is esteemed, those are just high priced slaves.
Nice.
I mean, that's all it is. Like I worked on a plantation. Like I don't, you might have heard Greg mention, Greg from Greg's Take. He mentioned that he quit his job, and the next day I texted him to say, how's life as a freed slave, or how's life, after escaping the plantation, something like that, because that's what I truly feel. Like I worked for giant multinational companies, multi-billion-dollar companies, some famous companies that we've all heard. And you know what? I wore a suit every day, and all I was a well-dressed slave.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, man. That's nice. That's the thing. If we really step outside of that box, right, and just look at the parameters that relate to it, I mean, that is something. That is something. And it's like we are inadvertently choosing this, and nothing is being forced upon us, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the story that everyone is told. Society has a narrative, and the narrative is get a diploma, get a good job, get married, have children, buy a house, buy cars, buy stuff, and you'll be happy. Just trust us. If you do all these things, you'll be happy. And yet, so many people do that stuff and are unhappy. Why? Because it's all horseshit. Like, the fact of the matter is that 80% of people who have degrees do not go into their field of study. 80%. Okay? That's a scam. You're getting into lifelong debt, and there's only a 20% chance you're going to use the diploma that debt provides you. That doesn't make sense to me, but it's part of the enslavement that we're taught, right? Where this is what society says we're supposed to do. That's why when people tell me that their reasoning for doing things is, well, this is a societal norm, I go, yeah, but have you considered the society that gave you that norm? Because chances are, like if we're talking about America, we're talking about a dysfunctional society. So I ask the rhetorical question that I've asked many times on Wisdom: why would I ever take my cues from a dysfunctional society?
Wow. Oh my goodness, man. That's hardcore, man.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Once you take that red pill and you're out of the matrix, it's kind of easy to see all this stuff. And it just, and I have no solutions for you. I just hope that awareness can inform future choices. Thanks as always for letting me participate.
Yes, of course, my brother Chocolate Yoddah, man. Of course, I love you for always sharing your moments. They are always powerful and also instructive in some kind of way. I tell you, it really is wisdom family.
Thank you, brother.